Your first physical task is going to be to saw a curved line through a piece of sheet copper. So as you can see on the bench key, I have a thin piece of sheet copper, and your job is to follow the line to saw through the copper using the saw correctly and safely. So to get started, what I'm going to do is show you how to use the saw first. So you're going to hang on to the saw like this. You're not going to saw sideways or upside down, but you're going to hold on to the handle with your dominant hand. And the best way to saw is to lean your saw frame forward so that the saw sits at a 45-degree angle. So that's for optimal sawing. Now I have my saw pointed straight into the bench key, so I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to hold the copper like this, or you could also just hold it with your thumb. And the hardest part is getting started. The blade is very thin and it can break easily, so you want to watch the tension on the blade. One of the things that can cause the saw blade to break is to press too hard into the metal as you're sawing. So make sure that you're kind of just resting the saw blade to start and you're not pressing into the metal. You want to go up and down with the saw, and to curve the line, you're going to turn the metal, as you can see that I'm doing, very slowly. So I'm not turning the saw, I'm just turning the metal, and I'm going to begin to curve around this way. So you'll see as I saw, I gradually turn the metal. You don't want to twist the metal quickly because it will twist the blade and the blade will snap. If you get stuck, so I'm not stuck, but let's pretend that you got stuck, your saw blade just stopped in the middle of sawing. You don't want to twist your wrist because again that will twist the blade. What you want to do is let the copper hang naturally and then set it down on the bench key and continue. So as you can see, I just broke through. And you can see the curved line that I created. So you will show me that you've done this by bringing me the copper and showing me the line that you sawed through. Another thing that can cause the blade to break is kind of sawing with a little bit too much force. So you want to kind of find a steady rhythm to saw with and not try to go really fast and just power through it. So steady sawing. And when you're all done, what you'll do is take your saw blade out of your saw frame because someone else may need to use it. And then what you're going to do is take a piece of tape and you're going to tape your saw blade in your sketchbook so that you can reuse it for the next sawing assignment.